Imagine complaining about noise in a public space. Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Selena. Welcome back. Today we are talking about a really annoying video that I saw on my For You page and I was like, what? This is another example of think about stuff before you post it, but maybe the rage bait helped her platform, I guess, if that's what she wanted. So Mai Vue, she is a TikToker who has over 11,000 followers. I like that her bio says floss every day. That is something that I have been doing for a year now consistently. You know how you have days where you're like too tired? I have been getting better, and I fully believe that if you have a good dental team, you will want to do better. Of course, you should, do things for your health. But if you feel supported by someone in your healthcare team, of course you're going to do better. I floss no matter how tired I am, thanks to my dental hygienist. And then I also wash my face, mostly, no matter how tired I am. So anyways, sorry, I just noticed that she had floss every day in her bio, so I got distracted. She has some nice teeth. Anyways, Mai Vue posted this TikTok video and it went viral. Oh, I'm sorry. Her name is Mai Vue, but her TikTok handle is Mai Vue. And this video is not deleted. It's still on her page. Most of the time when we review things, they have been deleted. Apparently she was at the airport, right? Trying to relax for her flight. What is that? Sorry, that's my phone. She was at the airport trying to relax for her flight. She was in one of those lounges, apparently. I'm trying to figure out which lounge. Okay, she confirmed that she's in the Centurion Lounge at the airport. And so she is complaining, but she is literally right by where they're collecting the dishes from the restaurant and everything, and it's clickety-clacketing. And I feel like that's kind of like, you could find a more quiet place, right? I don't know which specific airport she's at, but the Centurion Lounge is in all kinds of airports like Miami, Atlanta, looks like Phoenix, LaGuardia as well. Who knows where she's at? But these are international airports here, and I feel like you could still find a nice place to stay at. I was recently at the Calgary International Airport in Canada, and they had a cute little quiet area where everyone was most likely sleeping. We were all just chilling. It was kind of like a quiet, don't, play or have people running around in that area. And those could be harder to find. Airports are huge nowadays, especially if they're international. But it is crazy that she was kind of complaining. Let's dive into some of the comments on her original video, and then I'm going to share some responses from other creators. God forbid employees do their job. Someone said, then move to another space. I mean, you want to relax, you go to a spa, not a busy restaurant at an airport. True. Someone said, yup, comments got it covered. Moving on. And then she responds, thanks for stopping by. Pro tip, you can just sit somewhere different. Hope that helps. She says, thanks. So she's not afraid. Sorry about that light. She's not afraid to defend herself. I don't know if she's just mainly doing satire or sarcastic responses back, which I get. If you're getting a lot of heat, it's like, thank you, Captain Obvious, but I don't know. I love when comments don't go the way Karens hope. I didn't know airports were meant to be a quiet, relaxing place, ? She says, if you traveled enough, you would. I don't know. Even in that quiet area in Calgary, there were still a lot of people who came from their flights or the arrivals. They were loud and they would have speakers and stuff. Mind you, this was at nighttime. I just feel like when you're going to an airport, it's not going to be quiet. You often have transport too, bringing people to and fro, whether that be with their little golf carts or just people talking amongst themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's their right. It could be frustrating if you're just super tired, you're at a layover, which I get, but you're not the only one in this world. Do we think of quiet and relaxing when we hear airport? Maybe the library or a spa. OMG girl, you're in a lounge that serves food that people use plates to eat with. Do you also complain about the sun not going down when you sit? Why don't you get private jet? People complain about everything, and she responds literally. Someone said, OMG noises in public, how dare they? How dare they do their job when Mai wants to relax? OMG, yes. Is that the Centurion Lounge? I had a similar experience and the staff talking so loud. It was 5 a.m. But these lounges don't allow you to sleep, so I was okay about it after. Oh, she didn't say anything to that, but she hearted that. Someone said noise canceling headphones are a thing, way better than recording people behind their back who are doing their job because you want to relax in an airport. She says, okay, calm down. It's not even the staff in the video making the sounds. This went way over y'all's heads. Let's dive into what other creators are saying.
What are you continuously hearing? Mother working? Mother doing their job that they get paid to do? I don't know what you thought posting this. Like trying to shame them workers for working? For the shit that establishment expects them to do? So you can get your little beauty rest? Go rest somewhere else, girl. You don't gotta sit there. Put your headphones in. That shit too loud, you act like it's ringing throughout the whole damn terminal. Go somewhere else. They have no choice. They have to be there. Yo ass don't. Take your ass somewhere else if that shit bothers you. Try and make it seem like they ruining your good day. They're not even doing shit to you. You chose to sit your little ass right there, and they're not even slamming the place around or nothing. They're just doing their job. But here you go posting this shit. I'm just trying to relax before my flight, but all I hear is this. Like the airport is some quiet place anyway. Them is getting on the mic every damn 10 minutes announcing flight information and shit. And their little clinging of plates here and there is what bothers you. They're the ones disturbing your peace at the airport. Ridiculous.
So he has such a good point. You're really just shaming people doing their jobs. And also too, you're recording them and they don't know. And it seems like she was intentional in filming that, expressing her opinion about it being loud. And then she's getting defensive about it in the comments. Have you worked a customer service type job? And again, they're just doing their job. You can't be mad about plates clickety-clacketing. I mean, if they're just throwing stuff, but when you stack plates together, they're gonna make a noise. It's almost inevitable that it's gonna have a sound. And you have the privilege of being in the lounge, but you also have the privilege of going up and going somewhere else in the airport. And to be in that lounge, do you have to pay? Let's look that up. Centurion Lounge, do you have to be a member? Okay, you need an American Express card to be in the Centurion Lounge too. So you have an American Express card, so only you and American Express card holders can be there. So you have, a more private area than people without that card, but still you can go up and be somewhere else or just take a walk, use noise canceling headphones. I love traveling, but the traveling part as far as going to the airport and flying on a plane is not glamorous. I'm sure it's glamorous if you do maybe like business class, first class, or you have your own private jet or whatever. It's not going to be a fun time if you make it, yes. But like the loud noises, being tired with the layover, for me, it's hard to sleep. I mean, I get it. It's frustrating. We need to think about what we're doing and what we're posting. It is your right to post whatever you want. I mean, you can post whatever you want all day, every day, but you should have expected backlash. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. This is building character. Not that I don't send that girl any hate, but I feel like it builds character if you did not know that that wasn't necessarily a good move. Do you know what I mean? Don't send any hate to her though. In response to his video, someone comments, people complain about everything. And he hearts it and says, everything. Relax before your flight, like she had to do on the flight. Right, like you can't close your eyes some more on the flight? Yeah, you can sleep on the flight. I mean, even when you're up in the air, it's loud, but if you do those noise canceling headphones or you just try to sleep, it's a little bit better. I can sleep on flights, it's just not every time. But at that point, you should be prepared for that kind of stuff if you travel often. She implies that she travels often, so do you have noise canceling headphones? Do you have a dedicated spot where it's quieter? Is there another part of the lounge that you can go to where it's not near the restaurant area? Huh? She's complaining about being in public? Some of these influencers really out here doing the most while contributing the least to society. Sorry. And then this creator says the most. Imagine how she treats service workers off camera. See, if you were saying things like this and complaining about things like that, that's exactly what I'm saying. Has she worked a customer service job and also worked in a restaurant, worked in places where you get ripped apart for just existing? Yeah, I feel like if you did, you wouldn't post this kind of stuff. She knows headphones exist, right?
So in addition to the abundance of audacity and entitlement that she clearly possesses, I'm curious as to how anybody relaxes before their flight. I have been on many a flight and I have not been relaxed before any of them. I could be at the airport 8 hours early and I am not relaxed until I am seated next to a tiny window and my luggage is above my head. Who has an expectation of relaxation at the airport prior to a flight?
I agree with the entitlement. Like, you don't own the airport. If you wanted peace and quiet, get your private jet out or don't travel at all. We can't control others. We can control ourselves in the environment that we choose to be in. And she could have chosen to get up and go somewhere else or find somewhere else. Yes, it's frustrating. Sometimes we got to think about how TikTok is not our personal diary. If things happen to you in the moment, yes, they can be frustrating, but will that matter in an hour? Will that matter in a day? Will that matter even in the next minute? You know what I mean? Sometimes in the moment, we need to just experience what we're experiencing, learn from it, and it shouldn't be online with our digital footprint. That's all I gotta say with that. The comments responding to Tanya's video, someone said she's trying to go viral and throwing everything up here, hoping something sticks. Interesting. Yeah. Tanya says that's got to be it. She's rage baiting because the nerve of her to record people doing their jobs as if they're doing something wrong. I know, those employees were doing nothing wrong. They were getting the dishes together. Someone said she needed content and that's all she could come up with. She was bored and needed attention. She got it and turned off her comments. Tanya said she couldn't even stitch her video. On TikTok, that means if you stitch something, it like saves the original creator's video and you can respond to it and keep as much of the original video as you want in it in your video, if that made sense. A lot of y'all say you don't have a TikTok, so I'm explaining it. And if we look at her TikTok platform, it doesn't seem like there's necessarily a niche. Her bio does say floss every day, which I appreciate. Not that I have the best teeth, but I'm trying to be better about my health in general. I see like all kinds of things. I see like cooking, videos of her near the pool, on the beach. So maybe it's just like lifestyle, travel content type thing. Her other videos don't get as much viewership as the one we just reviewed. The one that we reviewed just now has 724,000 likes, and it doesn't seem like all of her videos have that much engagement. Her more recent ones are less than 1,000. Sometimes they go up to 50,000, 65,000. It does seem like after that airport video that it has dwindled down to less than 1,000. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you feel like it was rage bait? Do you feel like she's just trying to go viral, see what sticks? Do you feel like she was just kind of in the moment and she just posted that? It is interesting that it's still up though. I mean, I just have to ask people, again, is this worth it? And do you feel like TikTok is your diary? I just feel like we have to be strategic about that, because do you plan for this to be your content for the rest of your life? We have to think about those types of things. For me, with this channel, I did start out with a lot of lifestyle content. I did put some sit-down talk videos, and I did travel content too. I love doing it all. And I've also done more commentary on here, and this is now a commentary channel, but I do have a second channel, Selena Josephina 2, and that is more so lifestyle content. So again, for me, I had to ask myself, is this something that I want to do long term? Heck yeah, it is. But I thought that it was only fair to divide the channels, because not everyone on here wants to see me, eat a cheeseburger in Greece or something, or not everyone on here wants me to talk to them about my personal life, which is fine. But if you came here for commentary, that's what you're going to get. A lot of you guys came in here for commentaries. I do want to put more content on my second channel that's dedicated to more of that lifestyle content, because I love doing both. I just love making videos. I love connecting with you guys. This is fun for me. If I did rage bait, that would not be fun for me, and I would feel empty inside. How would you feel? Anyways, tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for watching. It is so good to be back with you guys. Tell me what you have been doing this summer, and if you have been doing nothing, tell me about it. What have you been doing to relax or doing something for yourself? For me, I definitely need to take breaks. I feel like I might do something, I might do the dishes, or I might do a load of laundry, then pet my dog, go lie down with her. Then I'll do something else that's productive eventually. Then I gotta go pet my dog, lie down with her. So If you feel like you've been reading something good lately, let me know. It'd be nice to hear what you guys have been doing in the summer, or if you're getting a break from school, or if you're taking a summer class. But yeah, don't be a stranger. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what you thought about the TikTok from today. Other than that, again, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I just appreciate you being here, and I will see y'all in my next video.